Right, okay. Bit of a disaster then. So, welcome back. This tripod has 4 stages, and you twist it to lock it, so you lift up the little sections and you twist it to the left to lock each one. Problem is then, if you're trying to adjust your phone at the top, left or right, it just collapses without warning. It's possibly the worst thing I've ever bought. If you're going to buy a tripod, buy something that's going to set you back a little bit of dollar. You get what you pay for, ultimately. Okay, so winding aside, we're strung up, double threading it, 'cause it's quite thin. This, it's more like a cotton yarn than a wool yarn. So we're going to double it up. I was going to triple, but we'll just see what it looks like. This bit is where we're going to go first. So let's crack on. If anybody else has got any tufting projects going on, absolutely drop me a note and let me know what you're getting on with. It'd be interesting to see. One thing to be aware of is this was super tight, like you could fucking bounce on it. It was so tight, and the more you tuft away at it, it just gives a little bit. So I'm glad we won't say close to end, but probably halfway through, because it does get really, really soft. So we were gonna just do the outline in this. Has a nice effect on the black on the other side. Again, I'll check it in a bit, because I might need to double line this black, but I'll have a look in a minute. See how we go. Yeah, I've got these 2 forks here, and that keeps this tension in the right place and your needle in the right place. It is important that you go right in as tight as you can. Oh, I nearly lost it then, you little snide. 1 second. Keep pulling wool down from the top. I've got a couple of eyes and stuff, so I feed my wool through over an hook and then through an eye and then down, so it's always coming down, fed from above. Let me just see if I can turn this a bit without collapsing everything. Tripod ring light, shite. Here we go. Okay, it's gone a bit khaki there, but that's okay. We're alright. Oh, shit. I think I've totally balls that one up. So I've got blue there. Normally what's happening is when I pull the blue, yeah, I pull black out as well. So I'll fix that in a bit. 1 second, actually. Might get away with just pulling that out. Will I? Won't I? Pull it out, and I'll just go around it in a bit. Actually, let's see if I can get that straighter. So you do have to do a bit of rework, but quite chill. It's just stuck in some threads. Oh, bollocks. Dear me. Right, so I'll carry on up here. Sometimes it does go a little bit shitty. Just got to carry on. I think if you keep the side of your needle and butt up to that row there, you can't go far wrong. Saying that, if you're using super fat wool, you can go far wrong. So it comes out with like what is akin to Michael Jackson's haircut back in the 80s. Quite big, quite flary. Very cool. It's a haircut. But not on a freaking rug. I'm going to oil this gun in a sec. Shit, I've twisted. Where's this gun? That's it. Pull that back up. There we go. Back on it. Just thinking back to what I was saying about what feels like, well, I don't know, arthritic fingers and wrist after holding gun for a while yesterday. It is weird because right now it don't even feel like it's vibrating that much, to be fair. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Some people as well, they go in with the wool here, through that hole, and then come back out and go in it again, and that keeps tension on it, stops you losing, it stops that pull back, creates a bit of tension. There's loads of stuff I wish I'd seen before I'd started tufting, but what tends to happen is with tufting videos is the whole scenario where they do the click of the fingers and they've got the monk's cloth all framed up, and then click at fingers and it's all drawn out, and then click at fingers and they've got colour on. They don't tell you about how stuff can really fuck up. Like, that's important. That's really important. So that's what I'm aiming to achieve in these videos, is just to give you a bit of a, well, as it is really. Okay, we're good. We're good. There we go. Gonna make a cuppa in a sec. Do like a cup of tea. And I'm just going to rethread this because it's been a pain in the ass. Okay, back in a second. Okay, back on it, rethreaded. Madness was starting to ensue, so I just nipped it in the bud. A little bit of a gap there, but I think it's going to be okay from what I've seen. And I repeat, when you turn this around for the first time, you'll think, shit, that looks dodgy. Because the other things you've got to do is you've got to rake it, and I'll show you the little rug rake in a bit. And you've got to shave it. And that's the fucking scary bit. The shaving of the rug. No pun intended. It's very, very scary. I have even considered the giant and super expensive square shaver. It's it looks like an industrial thing, about the size of like bottom of your Hoover, and it looks like it keeps level so much better. And it's not just like some little shaver blades, it's a giant rotating disc. So depending on how I feel after rug number 45, considering I'm on rug number 3, I might buy one. See what happens. Okay, I repeat as well, this is absolutely banging to sort of pull yourself back centre. You know, it's like, if you're into running, that's your thing. Tufting's like the wool version of running or gym, biking, gaming. Friggin' awesome. And that's the next bit as well. I'm going to start to do some gaming keyboards. So I do want to make one for my boy. Okay, so this is twisted here. So I think I should do this. Pull that through now. I'll be fighting with this for a while. Okay, 1 second. Come through here. Right. That's a pain in the ass. Okay. There we go. chop it off. That's the other thing I need to look into. There's that cutter thing there. You see it? Need to figure out how to sharpen that, or do you just fit a new one? And I've already seen there's like dust down there, so this is what they're talking about. The linty stuff from the wool can really fuck up your gun. So I'm definitely going to get this a right good clean later on. After this rug, it will look brand new again. It will shine. Shit. Don't put your fingers that close, that's stupid. That was very, very close. So, bit of a gap there. Just going to pull to the side, go down one, and just give it a Scooby-Doo right across top of it. Okay, so that's his waistcoat shirt. Can you see the bottom bit? Yes, you can. So I'm going to go down here. Pull that off. Don't know where I was going then. Christ, how miles away. Let's get some knot level. That's not too bad. Keep pulling your slack. Loads of wool. Bit too close, I think, but I'm at a funny angle. Funny angle. It should be okay though. Alright, pull that one off. Get out. And any black that you pull out, I'll just retrace it. So don't worry too much about that. It's all good. All good. I think if Bob Ross can fuck up on some other masterpieces that he used to knock out and say happy little accidents, then we are in no danger. Apart from this mofo just unthreaded. So I'm going off in the hole. Using mouth to pull it through. Let's clean a bit of this off, 1 second. One sec. I did not make a cup of tea. I've just realised it's getting quite dark, which is fine. It's all good. Right, let's get going. We've got the slack. This is the last bit, so that's his white jacket. Edge here. Okay, so that's it. Filled in quite well. Turn this over now, it's a dog's dinner. In fact, I'm going to show you, just so you know not to shit yourself when you're doing your first rug. It does look quite crazy. I'm just going to pause it 1 second. So you can see it's starting to build. Okay, all this is really nice and plush. This will be really good when it's shaved down. Check out these black lines in a bit, and then we're going to start to fill the face. This bit here, look, feel quite nice. And what happens is, as I fill that from back, it'll push these lines to the side, like that. You can actually just go through it and do it. But there's no need really, it'll do it itself. So it does look a bit nuts, it's just the way it is. We're in a good place, and I'll prove that to you later on. These gaps are where we're going to put some slightly different greens. Let me show you actually. So we're going to go like, I think that's the same as top. Looks lighter, and I have got lighter than that. If it's the right colour. Put that kind of stuff through it, and maybe a different green as well. So we've got that portal effect. So that's what it looks like, and that's all good. Right, okay, I'm going to call it there. It's quite dark now we're here. I'm going to start a new recording for the whites and things and just get a bit more done that way. But I hope that's given you a decent insight into the hassles and the joy of tufting. You'll either hate it or you'll love it. Massive Marmite syndrome going on. Have a great evening, everybody. Drop me a like, it means the earth. Catch you in the next video. Cheers, bye bye.